Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here at my second home, Planet Fitness. Don't mind my busted up, dusty, crusty hat. I'm busted up, dusty, and crusty, so it don't matter. But I'm here. I'm at Planet Fitness. I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about building muscle over 50, over 55, really, because I'll be 57 in September. Still going. I can't say I'm going strong, but I'm still going. But so I'm here in my also busted up other home, my camper van, getting it ready for a little bit of adventure this weekend. So we'll see how that plays out. But adventures are supposed to be unpredictable, aren't they? If they're all predictable, then they're not an adventure. They're just a thing that you do. So that's what we're going for. We're going to go for adventure this weekend. But I'm here to talk to you guys about building muscle. Now, next week, I think I'm going to try to make some specific exercise and movement routines, show you my exercise movements. The reason why I say movements is because unless you are training or trying to get your body to be able to like push a truck or like lift a giant rock, then, that's powerlifting. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. What I do is more like a bodybuilding, sculpting, or molding type of thing, which still does gain you muscle. It still does gain you range of motion. It still gives you those positive benefits of the powerlifting, but powerlifting is a little bit more raw. There's some form involved, obviously, but it's a little bit more raw. What I'm doing is more like a sculpting, bodybuilding type thing, and that's what I'll be sharing with you. So on that topic of building muscles, I'm going to go back. And if you've watched any of my videos, which will probably be about 2 or 3 of you guys, but if you guys watched any of my videos, when I talk about building muscle, the first muscle I always talk about building is, there's going to be a test after this. What's the first muscle you're supposed to build? The consistency muscle, right? The consistency muscle. And why do we talk about the consistency muscle? Because if you don't build a level of consistency in doing this, then you're really not going to do anything, because the way the muscles work is you apply pressure to them, you break the muscle fibers down, you consume nourishments, you rebuild those muscles back to a stronger point than what they were before. And if you're not consistent, then all you're doing is breaking it down, rebuilding it back to where it was. You can gain some by doing that, but it's not going to be a level of consistency where you can build endurance, strength, and overall impact your physique in a positive way. So the consistency muscle is the most important muscle that you're ever going to build. If I was to tell you, if you walked up to me over the age of 50, 55, something like that, and said, what's the first thing I should learn to be a bodybuilder, weightlifter, martial artist, any type of, I guess we can call these all type of martial arts, right? Then the first thing I would tell you to learn how to do is to be consistent, is to show up, is to be there, is to do stuff. Go to the gym or go to the place where you practice your art, whatever that is, and consistently train. The drive, once you get consistent, the drive itself will push you. My wife right now, if you look outside, I'm going to just show you outside real quick. It's raining. It was just raining pretty hard. My wife right now, in the rain, walking 5 miles because she has exercised her consistency muscle to the point now where she couldn't see not going on the walk, even though it was raining. And that's what happens when you build that consistency muscle. It's not a question of if you're going to train today. It's just a fact of what time and, getting there. So build that consistency muscle. If you are, don't worry about training 27 times a week. Don't worry about that right now. You'd be better off starting out working consistently 1 time a week and building that consistency muscle, because once you go 1 time a week, you're going to, after you get that flow going and you start to become consistent, it's going to be impossible for you to work out just 1 time a week. You're going to need to work out. So, it's more important for you to show up. It's more important for you to drive yourself. The hardest push is not to bench press the 340 or the, 225, which is the first goal for every male lifter. How many times can I bench 225? That's good. Nothing wrong with that. But the push should be not to bench the 225 37 times like the NFL players. The push should be to get your behind to the gym. That's the first training. So, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Go. Bruce Lee say, don't think, do. It's up here. Once you get it here, and then I'll show you a picture of my feet. You get them feet moving. Get the feet moving. Walk your behind out the door or right there in your home and start training. And how? Consistently, right? Consistently, because we're going to work on our consistency muscle. So, I want you to say that to yourself today as you're going through your day. I'm going to start consistently training, whatever it is. I'm going to start consistently training. It could be consistently 1 time a week at first, even if it has to be that. Do that. Why? Because if you start out trying to say, I'm going to work out 17 times a day. I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm going to train. That's a little tough. It's going to burn you out. It's, easy. Easy. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Start out easy and then go from there. Today, you will start to build your consistency muscle. Go.